How many of you know Microsoft does what it is? Yes, Microsoft started with the DOS commands. Basically, the operating system used to be command-based operating system. Slowly, then they moved to Windows. Now we are in Windows 10, Windows 11. I'm going to explain you very important DOS commands. You can do the same things within the Windows as well using mouse, but with the DOS commands, it's very easy to do it. Hello and welcome to A to Z Yogs TV channel. So please follow me through this DOS commands. First of all, if you want to run any DOS commands, you have to go to the command prompt. So that DOS command, important DOS command that I am going to show you now is basically the task manager. See, generally what you will do is you right click on this taskbar and then you click on the task manager and then you will see the tasks, what tasks are running. But the same thing, we can do it in a command prompt. You just click on the search, type CMD, open the command prompt. This is where you can type a lot of task commands. Basically, for example, if you want to come out from the directory, you can say cd dot dot. Then that takes back you to the previous directory. You can even come back from there, just cd dot dot. Again, you move back to C drive. If you want to go back to the same folder, so you can just say cd users. See, that will take you back. And again, if you want to go to your user, cd ysarm. See, from here, if you want to directly go back to C prompt, because you have two folders. So from two folders, if you directly want to go back to a main folder, you can just say cd slash. See, that's a backslash. Directly gone back to the C drive. I am now going to show you some Microsoft DOS commands, which is very useful and very important. So the task manager, which you can see in the Windows through the taskbar, now you can see it through the command prompt. So you can type TASKLIST, task list. If you just press enter, see, these are all so many tasks which you have seen on the task manager. So let me make this big for you so that you can see all the, if I move up, okay, this is all the tasks are running. exe files and whatever the system files we are running in our laptop, we can see. So once end of the command, it will then take you back to the C drive. The good thing in the DOS commands is basically there are a lot of functions inside each command. So what a lot of functions means, I will show you now. If let's say we type the same command, TASKLIST, and if we type slash and question mark, press enter. See, these are all the things that you can do with the task list command. Basically, if you go up, so you can, this is the way to write the command, task list slash, if you use the slash yes, it specifies the remote system where we can connect it to. Or if you use slash u, that means the context under which the command should execute. So there are some important things where we can achieve from here. For example, if you see slash m module, that will list all the tasks currently using given exe or DLL name. If the module name is not specified, all loaded modules are displayed. So if I now type TASKLIST slash m, what's going to happen? See, that will tell you all exe files which are running in the system. So you can see so many exe files and DLL files. They are currently running. These are all the services running at the moment. Okay. So now the screen is, with these so many commands, right? So if you just want to clear the screen, you can just type CLS. That's it. Your screen is cleared. If you want to kill any task, generally what we do is we'll just go in here, right click, go to task manager. You then select the task, right click, you select the task, right click, and then you click on end task. But whereas in here, you can kill it from here as well. TESKKILL. Then you can type whatever the command that will kill the tasks. Okay, the next very important command is check disk. What is check disk? Check disk is basically any drives that you have in your system. C drive, D drive, external USB hard drive. For example, that drive has any issues. Sometimes it doesn't read properly, it doesn't recognize properly. You can repair it through the check disk. So you have to type CHKDSK, then the drive letter. So the drive letters is basically C drive is your main drive, D drive may be partition drive, or it can be an external drive. If your system has only C drive, and that external drive takes as a drive letter as a D or E or F, depending on number of drives that you have. So the check disk will repair your drive. So the command that you have to type is chkdsk, and then let's say E colon enter. I am now going to get error. See, I'll show you. Cannot open volume for a direct access because I don't have any drives. I have only C drive in my laptop. I don't have E drive, I don't have D drive. That is why I get that error. But generally, if you have any external drive connected to your laptop, if you want to check that disk, you don't get that error. So you will see a lot of functions in the check disk as well. I'm going to show you chkdsk slash question mark and then press enter. See, there are a lot of functions that is available which you cannot access directly in the Windows 10 or Windows 11. Trust me, this command prompt is really good. You can achieve a lot of things with this. You can repair hard disks. You can fix hard disk sectors, tracks. I don't know how many of you know how the hard disk works actually. It has a tracks and sectors. Sometimes the tracks and sectors corrupt, then the hard disk will not read properly. So at the time, you can fix those by using these commands. If you see, for example, that F fix errors on the disk. So you can use V, which is a FAT system, NTFS or FAT32. So by using these commands, you can fix your hard disk problems. Let's say if I type chkdsk slash F means that will find the problems within the hard drive and that will fix automatically. Then you have to type the drive letter. For example, if you have an E drive or a C, if you do it on a C drive as well, it does work. But you are working on the C drive at the moment. Your laptop is on the C drive, so I don't recommend doing that. You can only do for external drives like a D drive, E drive, any other drives. So basically, this is one of the important command. Check disk. You can fix disk issues unless the disk is deadly corrupted, which you cannot fix it with this check disk. But there are a lot of hard disk issues you can fix with this check disk. So the next command that I'm going to show you, very important command and a very dangerous command. So you have to be so careful with this command. The importance of this command is basically when you are formatting a hard drive, that will format properly in the command level. Generally, you will select your disk on the My Computer. If you go in here, for example, you select and then you go this PC, you will see whatever the drive in here. You right click here and here, you can see a format. But that is a very quick format and it won't fix the tracks and sectors properly. But the same thing you can achieve by using command prompt. So if you type FORMAT and maybe if you want to format a D drive or format a E drive or any other drive, you can type the command and the colon, press enter. At the moment, I don't have any E drive, so that's why I get this specified drive error. So if there is any drive that you want to format it, you can format it. But this manual command prompt format will format your hard drive properly. Well, having 20-30 years of IT experience, I still follow this command prompt format when I am formatting an external drive. And I'm telling you, just be careful when you are formatting. Sometimes some people made a mistake. Format, instead of a E or D, you type C colon. Never ever do that because you are working on your C drive. If you press enter, that will format your drive. Basically, you are still seeing that the drive is formatting and you lose all your data and everything is gone. Then after that, you have to approach a recovery person to recover your data. So this is a very good command and a very dangerous command. And also this format has a lot of functions, very interesting functions you can do. I will explain you a couple of them. So you put slash question mark, press enter. See, these are all the functions you can achieve with this. For example, I can tell you a couple of them. Format slash, if you type V, it specifies the volume label so that you can type slash V and type whatever the label, let's say SAR, MIK, whatever the name that you want to put it. Once the disk is formatted, automatically that label applies to the disk. And X, this slash X, it forces the volume to dismount the first if necessary. If there is any volumes on this disk, that will force the volumes to dismount and then it creates another volume. And there are a couple of important things. Basically, the very important things that you have to know is slash U. Where is that slash U? cannot find that basically. I think they have removed /u. Okay, can't find it. /q, basically it's a quick format, same thing what you will do it from the Windows. Right click format, that will take quick format. So this is as well /q, quick format. But I don't like doing that quick format. Never ever do the quick format, because when the hard disk is formatted, that will allocate the tracks and sectors based on the capacity. So if your hard disk is a 500 MB hard disk, 500 divided into number of tracks and number of sectors. That is the way hard drive works. So always use the format command without using Q. So that takes time, maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, sometimes half an hour, depending on the capacity of the hard drive, but that formats very well. So that is the format command. Once again, be careful. Don't format your C drive. Never ever they make that mistake. The next command that I'm going to show you is system information. Basically, what sort of processor that you have, and what is your label name, and is that a 64 MB operating system or 32 MB operating system. So you can all see with a single command prompt. Otherwise, you'll have to select a right click and go to control panel and select all this. So just to avoid that, and very simply, you can type SYSTEMINFO, system info. Just press enter. See, that's looking for it. Okay, this is my PC configuration basically. So that is my PC name and Microsoft. And you can see in here my laptop company and the files. It's in running status. So everything belongs to the system, and whatever the IP address that my laptop is running on. And see, this is what 64-bit operating system. So my Windows is basically 64-bit operating system and the model of the laptop. So you can see a lot many things in these commands. Thanks for watching, guys. If you think this video is useful to you, please share, subscribe to my channel for more videos like this.